Yo, what's going on guys? So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to beat Drill with Electro Giant. So the reason why I'm showing this specific matchup and all the different variants and the tower troops is because Drill is so popular. And if you know how to beat Drill, you're going to get a good finish with Electro Giant, I'm telling you. So this matchup isn't hard per se, but it's one of those matchups where like if you don't know what you're doing, then the matchup is really hard. But if you know what you're doing, then like, yeah, you should be fine. Like, you shouldn't lose this unless you're versing like Light, pretty much. So, with this deck, you kind of want to save one response for the drill. So you always want to have either bowler or bomber in hand. You can have both if you want to. And pretty much you just want to like slow roll Electro Giants in the opposite lane. And once you start doing that, it doesn't matter if he's got drill to punish you. You've always got like a bomber, especially bowler in double, that could help as well when you go E-Giant in the back. So, but you'll typically see me go E-Giant in the back if I've got bomber in hand. So I can get a positive elixir trade on the drill and I can put more pressure on his tower. So I'm just gonna wait for him to go drill. And another important tip about this matchup is you always want to keep track of his cycle for his evolved bomber. So as you can see, I'm going to go for another like E-Giant just so I can distract his bomber. He does still get a good lineup, I think. Yeah, so he got one shot, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Like, I couldn't really stop it unless I overcommit. And I can't lie, I thought I was up so much elixir than this. That's why I went Little Prince, so that was kind of a, I guess, miscalculation on my end. So yeah, as you can see, I don't have bowler in hand. So I was going to go like evolve bomb with a bridge. And now I've got bowler in hand, so I can easily defend his drill if he goes for it. So I'm going to get a cannon just for the bowler, so he can't really get a good nado off. I'm going to go bowler for his drill. And I'm always going to go knight behind the bowler, so he can't get a good nado off. So as you can see, he's kind of spamming the bridge, which is kind of what you want to do with his deck. So I was going to go for E-Giant, but he does still get 2 shots. So I'm just going to straight up lightning this, the drill, because, yeah, as you can see, I'm getting a lot of Electro Giant damage, and bowler does connect as well. So I was actually so close to choking this matchup, I'm pretty sure. Like, I can't believe how close I was to choking this, but I guess I'm glad I didn't, because I hate this guy. This guy's a toxic piece of shit. And if you guys know him, yeah, he just egos everyone, like, especially when I'm on Twitch chat, he doesn't read my messages for some reason. Like, no wonder his channel's gone to shit. But anyways, I'm gonna stop the trash talk. Someone like me trash talking, right, guys? I'm just pulling the guy's legs. So, yeah, I'm trying to, like, apply pressure while lightning cycling, but I just turned out this wasn't the best idea, I guess. So I'm gonna go bomber for the drill. I was gonna go cannon just so I don't die to everything. I'm just gonna go for like a bowler on his bowler, and yeah, all we have to do is go lightning nado, and that is good game. His is where I thought I choked. I can't lie, but yeah, I don't care if he's dealing damage. I'm just gonna lightning his tower and GG's. And yep, that is me BMing him because he's playing drill. The good tip also is always BM drill players because, yeah, they're just scums, bro. Like, I'm telling you, they are the definition of scums. So, we're versing another drill variant, but this guy's got Princess Tower instead. It is definitely a lot harder to beat drill with Cannoneer, like when they've got Cannoneer, so, yeah. Also, note how I'm using Princess Towers. I just feel like it's much better because it makes graveyard matchups winnable, but if you've got Cannoneer with this deck, you are not going to win a graveyard matchup, like, at all. So, this guy goes drill first play. I got bomber. I don't know the correct timing, so if you guys know the timing for that, just let me know in the comments below. That was kind of a bad ability. I was thinking about going E-Giant the bridge, but he's got bomb tower, so it would have splashed my bowler and my E-Giant. Like, I assumed he's got bomb tower only because most drill players use bomb tower. Some use Tesla, some use bomb tower, but it is what it is. So you can see me. I was gonna go for like a NATO plus lightning. That way, it kills the bomber, damages the bomb tower to where the lightning kills it, and the lightning just zaps the bomb tower. Now, as you can see, I'm getting so much damage, and I'm eating these wall breakers because no matter what I would have done, I would have eaten those wall breakers anyways because I didn't have elixir. But as you can see, I'm still in the damage lead by a lot as well, by like nearly 1k. So I was gonna let this Little Prince go, but I believe he pops the ability, so I'm not gonna panic. I'm just gonna go Little Prince to counter his Guardian. So I am up a bit of elixir. So I think I'll just go E giant in the back. Yeah. Because as you can see, I've got Bomber in hand for his drill. I went Cannon because I was kind of predicting Wall Breakers. I can't lie, I thought he had evolved Wall Breakers. So yeah, he goes for a high bomb tower, which is very well played. I'm just gonna lightning his Little Prince because I'm not gonna get damage, but I just want to get rid of the 3-card cycle as quick as possible, so he goes for another drill, he goes for a poison. That was a good poison, I guess. Drill does somehow get on tower, which is a bit unfortunate, but yeah, and as you can see, I'm always trying to catch his bombers. So that's just like, you know, counting his evolution and like how many, I don't know, like, it's hard to explain, it's just game sense, I guess, but because I've learned how to count cycles so many times, so yeah, I was so surprised that the bomber connected, by the way. That was tragic, but it's all good. So I was gonna naked lightning his tower. I don't know how much 2 lightnings and 2 nados does, but I just like YOLO it, I guess. So yeah, that was kind of a bad set of wall breakers, and yeah, I was gonna go for like a cannon. This did get pretty close because I started lightning cycling. But yeah, that's just 1 lightning NATO away, and good game. So this matchup isn't as bad as people think, but it can be difficult, like I said at the beginning, if you don't know what you're doing. So, Lord Avenger's challenging me. I'm going to practice deals with him, like, later on, so that's why he's doing that. But I'll do it after this recording. So, we're up against another drill variant. This guy's got Inferno Tower, Drill, Skeleton King. Like, this is a very old meta deck. So since I saw the Wall Breakers, I was like, oh, here we go, another Drill deck. And this is like back to back to back as well. Like, there was no games in between this. I played boom, 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 drill, drill, drill. Like, it was so annoying. So I was going to go Bomber for that Fire Spirit, because I didn't think that cannon would have killed the Fire Spirit. So he goes for a Fireball, but he missed the cannon. So this just gave me the opportunity to go in for a drill. Sorry, an E-Giant, and he goes drill opposite lane. So I was going to go Knight because it's countering the drill and it's also cycling to my evolution, which is very good. So he goes for, I don't know if that was a good eye tower, because I could still only the tower and the Inferno Tower. And I'm just going to try and NATO in the archers. I don't know if this actually gets damage. No, it doesn't. Okay. But, so, this is like the most skillful play you can do. Just go for a bomb with a bridge, and you get a lot of damage that way. Like, I just got 2 bomb splashes because of that. And I was going to go cannon. This cleaned up alright. I got a few skeleton hits, but it wasn't the end of the world. So, my throw's like Loki gone soon, so, because I'm not used to talking so much. So, it's got Drill Halberd. I've got a pretty good answer. I believe I get a Knight for it. I'm not sure what I'd do though. No, okay, so I went Little Prince because I kind of predicted him to go Wall Breakers. But my cannon still survived, so maybe that was a bad Little Prince in hindsight. But if my cannon didn't survive, then like that would have been a good Little Prince, so that was on me. That was a bad mistake. And he was hog thinking me. I don't know why he did that. That was kind of interesting. So I'm gonna go bowler for that Skeleton King. It's always good to bowler the same lane as the Skeleton King because it kind of destroys the Skeleton King even if he goes ability. So He goes drill. I'm gonna suck on my little prince. I'm gonna go cannon for the evolved war breakers. And I kind of panicked here. I don't know what to do. But I guess I'll just go bowl the bridge for no reason. I could have gone NATO actually, looking back at that. So that's also a good alternative I could have done. I kind of misplayed my bomber. So I'm just going to go for like a cannon for those wall breakers. And I think about time I can go for an E-Giant. Because it still has to respond to the left side. As well as... I know he's going to apply pressure, like that's pretty obvious. That's a given. So... I'm just going to go knight for the drill. You can see me go knight on the drill a lot sometimes. Because I'm trying to suck into my evolved knight as soon as possible. So... he goes for an I-tower very high up, which is quite interesting, but I'm not sure why he did that. So right here, I decided to go same lane as him, because against duel, especially this version, you always want to go same lane as your opponent. Even though you got some damage on the other side, like it's always safe to go E-Giant. So I'm just going to go for a NATO. I think I was trying to get a lineup. I don't know if I get it. Nah, I don't get the lineup, which is a bit unfortunate, but... And I didn't need that little print either. I kind of panicked. Because I thought the shield was still in the wall breakers. So... he goes for a drill and wall breakers. I'm always saving my cannon for the wall breakers. And this is where I kind of like steamroll him, because he's got no drill in cycle, so he can't really punish me. And triple elixir's just approaching, so at least I can thankfully just lining his tower without any fear. That was a very bad Skeleton King. I don't know what he was doing. He goes for an interesting fireball as well. I'm not sure what this guy was doing. Yeah, and my clanmate's kind of BMing as well, because he always BMs my games, but I don't care, so... And as you can see, the bowler's getting on tower. And yeah, that is a good game. And another drill player, another player getting BM'd. Okay, so in this matchup, especially with dual NATO being a very hard combination, it's pretty much just the same, I guess, method of playing. It's just you want to more so go for bowler connections rather than E-Giant connections. Because in hindsight, you shouldn't be able to get an E-Giant connection in this type of matchup unless he plays very, very bad. So, he goes Ghost. So right here I was thinking Drill. Yeah, it's kind of obvious that he's going to go Drill. Just so I don't activate King. But I don't know why he went for that side, because I actually could have activated King. But I assumed he was going to go like in front of the Ghost, so I can't activate King. So, I'm just going to go for a good NATO. And it pulled in the Little Prince to kind of get rid of his 3-card cycle. And it baited out his bomber. So I'm going to go for a cannon. This should activate King as well. I'm pretty sure it does. And I got very lucky here. I thought the Evo Skeletons were going to connect. I mean, they did for a bit. But since thank God the evolved Skeletons got a nerf. But yeah, I'm just glad they got a nerf, because I would have died there. And the bomber didn't actually end up activating King Tower, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, that was a very bad... He should have gone NATO there. I don't know what he was doing. But because he's got no drill, no Tesla, I'm just going to go for a giant bomb of the bridge and NATO to just pull the... make sure the Evo Bomber gets on tower. And yeah, that is very good damage. That is like so good damage. And in hindsight, I was looking back at this replay, and I could have gone Little Prince's ability to the bridge, because he's got nothing. But I'm still learning on keeping track of card cycle, not just the evolutions, so that was on me. But, you know, we live and we learn, you know. So he goes in for a drill. I was going to go bowler. Bowler just hard counters drill itself, but E-Giant is such a bad matchup for drill. I mean, Drill's a bad matchup for E-Giant is what I meant to say. So I'm just going to go for a NATO, because I want that evolved bomber dead. Because the longer it stays alive, the more threatening the evolved bomber is. So, I'm just going for like a good bowler placement. I'm not sure what he does. I was trying to get a good lining. I was trying to hit the bomber, Tesla, and the tower, but I just couldn't. So he goes in for an evolved bomber, so I'm just gonna go for like a NATO on that because I'd rather get rid of that. I'd rather overcommit and just not take the 2 shots that it does. So that was a good set of skeletons, but I was going for the ability because I don't want the skeletons like destroying my E-Giant. So I'm just gonna go for like a evolved bomber. I was trying to get a good NATO. I mean, it actually got 2 shots there. I was so surprised. And I don't know how the evolved bomber's on the tower, but we take that middle one regardless. But it just would have been more prolonged. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this type of videos, please be sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, as always, take care guys.